Good morning, and wow, what a great day, Sandra Horton. I just wanted to check in with all of you around the globe. I'm so excited because you've probably seen on many social platforms that our amazing book with Dr. Sujata Ives, our Activate Success Tips, Tools, and Insights to be a Leader in Your Niche, has launched. And we're just so thrilled. The response has been absolutely amazing. It really was a dream. It was a reflection in my inner sense of myself many, many years ago, like 3 years ago, to actually hold in my hands this great tool, this pathway, this opportunity to transform lives around the globe, one leader and one organization at a time. So why am I here today? Well, from my heart to all of you, whether you're listening now or in replay, I really firmly believe that this book is the tool that you may have been missing. Are you someone who is in a leadership role and perhaps you're just being challenged? Maybe it's the engagements with your employees. Maybe it's the challenges of knowing how to move up the corporate ladder. Or perhaps it's just knowing yourself deep within yourself. In my personal journey, that was something that really showed up for me throughout my whole life's journey. I was living someone else's expectations and I wasn't happy until I realized that I had a choice to make. It was pretty simple. I had a choice to go within, to really define who I am and what is my leadership story. And in doing that, I was able to unlock my deep personal story that then really expanded my self-consciousness as well as my self-awareness. And those are two key aspects of growth for me, was becoming more self-aware and being really, truly present with my own self and being able to reprogram my life. And through that, I learned and leaned into self-discovery. I answered the 4 essential questions, which at the same time, Dr. Sujata Ives was also doing this and considering these things as the essentials of self-discovery, which is, who am I? Where am I going? How do I get there? And how do I stay there? These are fundamental 4 essential questions. Each has little components inside itself, and you dig and you dive in and you uncover more of your true leadership potential. And that's what I did. And Sujata, while she was doing her story, we came together and realized we shared the same values, because the core of us is fundamentally connect our hearts to our minds, to that higher calling and consciousness. And this is what we did. So bringing this book forward is deeply personal, but it's also grounded in what we call work science, empirical evidence, theorists that ground us, that we stand on their shoulders because they've led the way forward. This book is a pathway. Within it is 15 different chapters. So in each chapter, what we set up is that roadmap for you to follow. And in the first one, we get you started. We really set the groundwork around understanding our Ives-Horton Leadership Model, which is the 3 pillars: self-discovery, change readiness, and sustainable impact. And as you go through those pillars, they're embedded into all of these chapters. Because if we don't know ourselves, how can we lead others? We need to do things differently now in what we call this new normal phenomenon. So we connect to ourselves, we grow in our own sense of understanding. I hope you get this. This is the key transformation that needs to happen in our leadership across the world. But we also have to understand in our own transformation is, how do we utilize effectively different leadership styles? Have you ever considered that? Do I actually have multiple different types of leadership styles for different circumstances? Because in this new normal phenomenon, it really is required that we know how to do these things. So we dive and provide you this pathway to go through and how to thrive in your relationships. We talk about theories matter, conscious leadership, ego-centered leadership, transformational pace setter, action-centered, it goes on. But importantly, we also tap into some new theories around co-elevation, looking at ways to have a global-minded leadership style. These are all aspects that you can apply to your leadership now. So dig in. And as you go through this book, we're going to ask you some amazing questions for you to dive into yourself and your leadership. Take it back, as we always do, to your lived experience, to your work world. And then practice and engage in different ways and these different leadership styles. And coupled to this is we also have a 100-page wonderful Activate Success workbook, which really we kind of handhold a little bit here to help you go through each of the chapters, each of the questions. And you can see if we have 100 pages, there's a lot of really good work that you can do to take your leadership, to unlock your leadership potential. So please reach out. You can learn a little bit more about us in our book at www.activate-success.com, or simply go to amazon.com and input Activate Success. And the book will pop up. We are just so excited. We are climbing the ranks. We're climbing the ratings right now in Amazon. It'll also be available in other book platforms as well, Barnes & Noble, etc. So we're very excited. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. And thank you for really leaning in to your own leadership. The greatest gift we can give ourselves is to know ourselves and be present and just be this most powerful, impactful leader that we can be, because people are watching. So let's work together, let's collaborate together, and let's celebrate everything that you have to give in your leadership. Take it to the next level. Activate success through tips, tools, and insights to be a leader in your niche. Thank you for spending some time with me now. Take care, and we'll talk to you soon, I'm sure, on socials. Bye for now.